we're celebrating someone who has spent 23 years doing something incredibly important and doing it really, really well. Robin Carlton. If you ask around, people describe Robin as kind, funny, creative, strategic, and also honest. And by honest, we mean if you ask her opinion, you're going to get it. But that's one of the things people appreciate most about her. Robin tells the truth, keeps things real, and somehow makes you laugh all at the same time. That's not really easy to do. In her classroom, Robin has always had a clear focus. Make sure the kids learn and don't let them give up. She has a way of spotting exactly where a student is struggling and then quietly and steadily fixing it. No big show, no spotlight, just results. We heard stories of students walking in behind into her classroom and leaving her classroom confident, capable, and successful. That kind of impact doesn't always get attention, but it changes lives. Robin also brings a unique balance to teaching. She can be strict, but also fun. Organized, but creative. Calm, but definitely not boring. Because somewhere in that classroom, there are craft projects, Christmas plates, and yes, chocolate bars for mastering multiplication. So students knew two things. They were going to learn, and it might actually be enjoyable. Outside the classroom, Robin has been someone you can count on. For a quick hallway conversation, a good laugh when you needed one, or just someone who would listen and keep you grounded. And then there are the little things that we'll miss of Robin. The sound of her flip-flops down the hall, her perfectly timed comments, and the moments you didn't see coming, like yelling during a parade, "We're gonna die!" That's Robin. Steady, real, and just unpredictable enough to keep things interesting. Her legacy is simple and powerful. Students who succeeded, colleagues who trusted her, and a school that is better because she was there. Robin, thank you for showing up every day, for doing the work that matters, and for doing it with integrity, humor, and heart. As you head into retirement, whether that means time with your grandkids, trips to Florida, or just finally getting to sit down and relax, we hope you enjoy every minute. You've earned it. Congratulations, Robin. We are going to miss you.
One of Tanya's favorite memories is being a Jefferson Cub. Mr. Wagner gave her the chance to start in this profession with a guiding hand and a can of green paint. Her advice to other teachers is to make sure that teaching is in your heart. Always do what is best for the kids. And sometimes asking for forgiveness is easier than asking for permission. And it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Today, we celebrate something truly extraordinary. 45 years of teaching, inspiring, and shaping lives. And one unforgettable educator, Tanya Kogan. We asked people to describe Tanya in one word. Nobody could, because one word simply isn't enough to describe Tanya. We heard words like passionate, energetic, creative, caring, legendary, and maybe even a little bit ornery. And honestly, that does sound a lot like Tanya. Tanya isn't just a teacher. She is a force of nature. She's the kind of teacher who doesn't just decorate a classroom. She transforms it into an entirely new world, a place where learning feels like magic, where every child is seen, loved, and inspired. And let's be honest, she probably already had a costume for that new world. Whether it was dressing up, singing, sometimes maybe not beautifully, or reminding us that she accepts payment in Diet Coke, Tanya brought joy into everything that she did. But behind the fun was something even more powerful. She checked on people. She showed up when it mattered most. She led when things were hard. She told the truth, even when you already knew that your project looks like crap. And somehow, she did it with all heart, humor, and unwavering dedication. Tanya didn't just teach students. She built a community where play had purpose, where creativity was encouraged, and where people felt valued, supported, and inspired. Her legacy? It's in the laughter in the hallways. It's the banners and the bulletin boards. It's the confidence of her students, the countless lives that she impacted, both kids and adults. And yes, it's also the very real fact that school will be a little less fun and a little less loud without her. Tanya, you have set the bar for what it means to be an educator. You've given 110% every single day for 45 years. And while we're not quite sure what you'll do in retirement, whether it's traveling, baking cookies, watching The Young and the Restless, or somehow still finding a way to take another class, we do know this: you've more than earned it. So from everyone, thank you for your passion, your energy, and your honesty, and your incredible love for students and staff. You are, and always will be, a legend at Grandview and beyond. Congratulations, Tanya. You will be deeply missed, but never forgotten.
Bobby says she enjoyed her 24 years, that some days were a challenge, but she enjoyed every day with the kids. And she encourages others to give the transportation department a try. She says it's a very good job for retirees who want to get out and about and socialize.
Hi, Bobby. Just wanted to say hi. Thank you for all your years of service. Appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying retirement. Let us know if you need anything. Thank you. Hey, Lane. Hope you're enjoying your retirement. I appreciated working with you. Had a lot of fun. Learned a lot of things. So enjoy yourself, and we'll see you around.
Hey, Elaine. Congratulations on your retirement. I know we only worked together for a very short time, but I enjoyed our conversations and laughing about the different things that we were seeing kids do. I hope you enjoy your time in retirement, and thanks for all you've done for our kids and our district. Good luck.
Rochelle says, my favorite memory of working in USD 490 is the opportunity I had to learn from so many incredible mentor teachers. I am deeply grateful for all that they taught me and the support they gave me throughout my career. At the beginning of my journey, working at Lincoln and Grandview truly felt like being part of a family. Those teachers stood beside me through some very busy and challenging years, encouraging me as I rushed into school with a shirt on inside out and baby spit up still on my shoulder. Raising 3 children under the age of 3 while teaching full-time was no small task, but I was never alone. The district cared for me, and it cared for my children. For that, I will always be thankful. To every person who supported me along the way, Thank you. I could not have asked for better people in my life. As Michelle Obama reminds us, people who are truly strong lift others up. People who are truly powerful bring others together. As educators and staff in USD 490, we are all leaders. It is how we choose to lead that makes the difference in the lives of our students, our colleagues, and our community.
For 30 years, Rochelle Hildreth has been a steady presence and a familiar face in the lives of students at Lincoln, Grandview, and El Dorado Middle School. 30 years of lessons and laughter, and yes, lots of middle school energy. She's answered thousands of questions, some thoughtful, some questionable, and some that were definitely answered just 5 minutes earlier. And even when the school day ended, Rochelle's role didn't. You might run into Rochelle at the YMCA, talking with parents, checking in, and staying connected. Because for her, being a teacher didn't stop at the classroom door. And that's what made Rochelle special. She built relationships first. She made students feel seen, and she created a space where kids knew someone was in their corner. Her impact wasn't just in what she had taught, it was in how she made people feel. Respected, supported, and important. Over 30 years, those moments add up. They turned into confidence, growth, and memories that lasted far beyond middle school. And while we could try to count the number of students she has impacted, it's probably easier to say it's a lot. Rochelle, you've given 30 years to this profession, this community, and your students. And now it's your turn. Time to enjoy mornings without bells, days without, is this graded? And maybe even a trip to the YMCA where you don't have to talk about school. Thank you for everything you've given. You will be missed, but your impact that you've made will stick around for a long, long time. So Rochelle, thank you for everything you've done. Thank you from all the staff at EMS, and congratulations and good luck on your new adventures.
Sharon's favorite memories from teaching are all of the relationships that she's built over the years. Her words of advice are, be patient, be humble, be gracious, and be kind.
Okay, one thing I will always remember about Miss Julius is we had coffee together every single morning. It was wonderful. She was like my work mom. And she never made, if it was your first year at El Dorado, she never made you bring K-cups. She always provided coffee. And it was great. She's the best.
Sharon, congratulations on your retirement. I'll miss having our regular conversations that we have when we both pull into the parking lot at the same time. And I hope you enjoy your time in retirement, being a full-time grandma and, relaxing and sleeping in. And so I appreciate everything you've done for our SPED department, for all our kids and our district over the years. But I appreciate all the conversations and how welcoming you were when I came to the district. So thank you, good luck, and enjoy your time. You've earned it.
Carla says her favorite memory was from the beginning of the year in service. Mrs. Givens had addressed the district with a powerful message, you can do anything you set your mind to. That became our focus and our mission for the year. After lunch, we returned to EMS for our afternoon building time. I was fired up and ready to carry on the passion and enthusiasm Mrs. Givens had shared that morning. I stood before the staff, preaching, stomping my foot for emphasis, clapping my hands, and declaring the words Mrs. Givens had spoken earlier. The staff stared back at me like I was speaking another language. I said it again. More blank stares. At that point, I was thinking, come on, people, let's get motivated. Finally, out loud, I said, did no one hear what Mrs. Givens said this morning?
You are not as good as you think you are.
Silence. Then Mrs. Towner, in her serious and slightly annoyed voice, slowly said,
You're not as good as you think you are.
I looked at her in horror and said, Oh no! That is not what I meant! The room erupted in laughter. Needless to say, even today, I am reminded that I am not as good as I think I am. But that moment also taught me something important. Making mistakes is human, and being able to laugh at yourself is priceless. Her words of wisdom for other teachers is that you will lose sleep over the children who are not your own. Their struggles will weigh on your heart, their disappointments will feel personal, and their pain will follow you home. Teaching is one of the few professions where you carry the hopes, worries, and heartbreaks of other people's children as if they were your own. And somehow, despite the exhaustion and heartache, you keep showing up because you believe in them, sometimes long before they believe in themselves.
I want to talk to you about the first time that Mrs. Keene and I met. Stan Ruff was the principal, and he told her that I really enjoyed being hugged. So we met at Beijing's, and we're sitting there, and then as soon as I walk up to her, she comes up and she gives me the biggest hug, which scared me and startled me because I do not like being hugged. But that's one of the things that we learned. The other thing that I remember about Mrs. Keene is that we would be sitting in meetings and she would have to have something to read, and she would get it and she would say, I can't read this, where are my glasses? Where are my glasses? And somebody would say, they're on your head, Mrs. Keene. Oh, here they are. I'll lose more glasses that way. And that was true, that she did really do that. But on a honest note, she was really supportive of her teachers. All the time she was supportive. And that sometimes gets to be difficult. Not necessarily because you're the principal, but sometimes when you're a female principal. And I do want to indicate that I have had more than 25 principals, assistant principals at the middle school. And a lot of those principals were good. Mrs. Keene was good and maybe a little bit better than some of them. And she needs to know that, because she is a real leader. And one of the things that I learned about a leader is that a leader doesn't rock the boat. A leader calms the boat. So bring me to the boat. Mrs. Keene, why are you abandoning the boat? You still have another good 10 years left in you. But with your retirement, good luck and have fun. It is an exciting time.
Carla, congratulations on your retirement. I wish you luck. It's been fun listening to your giggle during meetings and just elbowing each other as we're sitting there trying to pay attention to what Jennifer was trying to tell us. I wish you luck and enjoy your time in retirement. You've earned it.
Kathy's favorite memory was sharing in her daughter Reagan's time at El Dorado High School. Her advice for other teachers is to find your people.
Oh, Cathlat. There's so much I could say. I don't know what to say in such a short amount of time. Besides, 14 years ago, I started with you. You were my mentor. Pretty sure you were worried about me the whole time. But I think you did a really good job of forming me into your little mini-me, pretty much. I'm very excited that I get to leave with you because I don't know what I would do a whole year without you next year. Congratulations. I'm so excited for you, and we'll still hang out.
Kathy, congratulations on your retirement. Very happy for you. You are a phenomenal teacher. I've enjoyed watching you teach and popping into your classroom. I enjoy your straightforward approach when we have our BLT meetings and your unfiltered opinion. So greatly appreciated all your work, all your dedication to our kids and to our district. And I wish you luck and enjoy being retired.
Luana says there are so many favorite memories to choose from. Author visits, storytime giggles, staff outings they used to have, and laughter in the hallways after school. Her favorite memory from this year is the mom of 3 boys who told her, I never heard anyone talk about a librarian before, but my guys don't ever shut up about you. Her advice to other teachers is to listen and be open. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Pick someone on your staff whose vibe you love and watch, learn, and grow. Never stop that part.
Hi, Luana. It's no coincidence that I'm standing under the L just for you. I am so happy that you get to retire. I'm a little bit jealous, but if nothing else, I can always say that since your mom was my third grade teacher, I knew your mom before you did. I knew your brothers before you did, and I was probably in your house before you were. So at least I have that. Have a good time. Whatever you decide to do, let us know how it's going, and we'll miss you.
Miss Luce, congratulations on your retirement. I'm really happy for you. You deserve it. Luana's worked hard on building the collections at Jefferson and Lincoln and now at Blackmore. 490 is really lucky to have had her. Enjoy your next chapter. Love you.
I loved listening to Luana read as much as the students enjoyed listening to her as well. I'll never forget when she was reading The Watsons Go to Birmingham, and she got so animated when she read the part about the little boy Byron who stuck his tongue to the outside mirror of the car and got it frozen there because it was so cold.
Memories with Miss Lewis. One of the things that was a blessing to our students at Blackmore and Lincoln was Miss Lewis greeting them and telling them goodbye at the end of every single day. One fifth grader even had a special little foot bump dance that they did, which made his day start on a superior note. My students also really enjoyed the Adopt a Shelf program, which she did. They had pride in making sure their shelf looked nice and loved to be recognized for being the winner for that month. We wish you nothing but the best, Miss Lewis. Congratulations.
First of all, congratulations on your retirement. What I always remember about Ms. Lewis's libraries at Jefferson and Lincoln is that she made them a safe place for kids, and they wanted to go to the library, mainly because she was there. Thank you for your years of service to our students in El Dorado.
Luana has always been our go-to person for Read Across America. She's organized school-wide bingo for years and years. It's a favorite memory for our kids because they get to run down the hall to get their prizes. Thank you, Luana, for all those years of that. She also has a special gift for helping kids find the books that they really want to read, which helps our students become readers. Luana will be missed, but she deserves to have the very best retirement.
Luana has always been our grant queen. She has written grants to help us build our library filled with books for research topics that we've needed and social emotional learning, including the C-SPAN grant that she wrote in the late 90s to help us on our Presidents and First Ladies unit. Thank you, Luana, for all you've done for us.
Where do I begin? I have so many wonderful memories of teaching with Luana, from our library conference trips to speaking and presenting to other district librarians. Luana was the best at book talking the brand new picture books at our library conferences. She was always researching and reviewing books at all levels for her young readers. Her library lessons strengthened her students in informational research and challenged them to constantly evaluate the ever-changing informational world. Luana, you will be missed, but you will be remembered as a librarian who promoted reading and lifelong learning. All the best to you.
After 37 years, it's rather difficult to narrow things down to a single memory, but I can say something that I have valued is when I've had a student in class and then years later that student's son or daughter signs up to play an orchestra, which I value that trust that parent would place in me to allow their son or daughter to have that same experience. My word of wisdom to everybody staying behind for next year is to take care of the new teachers coming in. You've got a lot of them, and a lot of them will be very young without a lot of experience. I valued tremendously what people like John Templin, Dwayne Pongers, Paul Howe, Steve and Susan Appleman, Beth Argo, Dorothy Shearer, Ed Spangenberg, Ken Petz, Merle Patterson, all of these people brought to me, and I wish for you that you bring the same to that new generation of teachers coming in. Take care of them and take care of each other.
Kevin Monroe has been an enormous asset to the music department, the district, and the community. His institutional knowledge has provided helpful context in a variety of situations that has prevented us from needing to make it up as we go. Mr. Monroe's students always feel welcome in his class, and that extends to staff as well. When I came to the district, Mr. Monroe was a welcoming presence, supportive and helpful whenever I needed guidance. He will be missed in the district, but his position is being passed off to a great new colleague. Mr. Monroe, I wish you the best in your retirement. Congratulations on all that you have accomplished and the lives that you have impacted.
Kevin Monroe, the man, the myth, the legend. Congratulations on your retirement. First orchestra teacher I've ever worked with, and you've made it a pleasure every day. I thank you for building this great and wonderful program that we have at El Dorado, and I know we've got Caitlin, who is under your expert tutelage, will keep that program going strong. But thank you so much for laying the foundation for a great program and great opportunity for our kids, and have fun being a full-time grandpa. I know we'll see you at different events, and you'll look a lot more relaxed when we see you sometime down the road. Congratulations and good luck.
One favorite memory is impossible. I've loved being a part of so many students' lives, and I've truly enjoyed working alongside so many amazing teachers and staff. One funny memory that always makes me smile is the student-led funeral for a classroom chick that didn't make it. The entire service was planned by the students, ending with a heartfelt and slightly revised rendition of My Country 'Tis of Thee, Land Where Our Chicks Died. Advice that I would give: have bubble blowing contests, tell stories, smile, play games, teach explicitly, show pictures, read aloud, participate in events, be a team player, give high fives and hugs, love what you do.
After 42 years of teaching and impacting countless students, my mom is closing out an incredible career in education. While mom will always be my favorite title of hers, teacher is a pretty special one too. For the past 7 years, I've had the privilege of teaching alongside her and seeing that impact firsthand. Not many people get the chance to work with their mom, let alone genuinely enjoy it. And I'm so grateful I did. To celebrate her career, we asked 42 people to describe Judy in one word.
Kind.
Poised.
Legacy.
Amazing.
Humble.
Dedicated.
Caring.
Selfless.
Kind-hearted.
Influential.
Beautiful. Loving.
Calm.
Patient.
Nice.
Fun.
Gracious.
Devoted.
Amazing.
Inspirational.
Gentle.
Come on.
Faithful.
Nurturing.
Unfailing.
Integrity.
Cheerful.
Charming.
Incredible.
Loving. Inspiring.
Warm-hearted.
Tidy.
Dedicated.
The GOAT.
Generous.
Authentic.
Inspiring.
Faithful.
Loving.
As we all know, there's always one person who doesn't follow directions. That's going to be me. Judy Slayton is dedicated, devoted, and delightful. Congratulations, Judy, on a job extremely well done.
Kirsty's favorite memories are moving from the old EMS to the new EMS and all of the fun and laughter that they had together at both schools. Her advice for other teachers is to keep notes. There will be many memories and friends made during your career. Laugh, love, learn, and treat others as you would like to be treated.
Hi, Mom. Congrats on retirement. I'm so proud of you and I love you so much. I'm so thankful that I've gotten to work with you this past year, and I'm thankful that you were my teacher growing up. You have been the most amazing teacher to look up to, and I know that you're going to continue to make a huge impact on this district. Love you.
Kirsty, congratulations on your retirement. Don't break a leg when you go to the ski slopes. Enjoy your time on the beach and on the slopes and being grandma. I've enjoyed having you in our building and learning to work with an instructional coach, which I've never had the pleasure of working with. So I enjoyed getting to learn all the things that you did and what you do for our teachers and for our kids. And so congratulations, and I wish you luck.
Regina says, when I look back on the past 30 years, most of my favorite memories don't actually involve students. What really stands out is the group of people I had the privilege of working with. The middle school staff used to be a young, energetic, and fun-loving crew, and we definitely knew how to have a good time. I'll never forget the yearly golf tournaments. To be honest, they had very little to do with golf. There may have been a bit too much alcohol involved, and the day was always full of pranks and questionable decisions. Everything from donuts and golf carts to antics that probably shouldn't be put into writing, to a whole lot of laughter. Let's just say, it's not surprising the middle school eventually got kicked out of both golf courses in town. After that, we figured bowling might calm things down a bit. It helped, somewhat, but truthfully, I think age had more to do with settling us down than the change in activity. Of course, the fun didn't stop outside of school. Some of my favorite memories came from the pranks we pulled on each other. One of the best was when Travis Weiss kidnapped my Mickey Mouse yard statue and held it for ransom while he was on a guy's trip to Florida. I received pictures of poor Mickey with a very convincing weapon pointed at his head, along with messages telling me to pay up or else. Naturally, I had to respond. My revenge included forking his yard, toilet papering his trees, and completely saran wrapping his vehicle. There's nothing quite like trying to get into your car half asleep in the morning and not being able to open the door. It wakes you up real quick. Then there was the last day of school when Richard Garby and Travis decided to come after me with super soaker water guns while wearing president's masks. They burst into my room, soaked me completely, and ran off laughing. There was not a dry spot on me. I did get Garby back, though. I honestly don't remember how. But Travis got the best revenge of all. With a little help from Officer Spivey, we pulled off what I still consider my greatest prank. Officer Spivey had confiscated a questionable magazine from someone, and let's just say it found its way into Travis's desk. Later, Spivey came into Travis's room and asked him to open his middle drawer, and there it was. The look on Travis's face was priceless. He about had a heart attack. There were plenty of pranks over the years, and somehow we always managed to one-up each other. The year Richard Garby retired, Rod Lures and I decided we couldn't let him go without one final send-off. We wrote him a letter explaining that Capers had made a mistake in calculating his years of service, and that he would need to work one more year before he could officially retire. We went all out. We found the proper letterhead so it looked completely official, matched it with an envelope that appeared to come straight from Topeka, and placed it right in his mailbox at school. To make it even better, we tracked down the name of the woman he had actually spoken with during his Capers meeting and signed the letter with her name. It was almost too believable. I wanted to let him stew on it for a while, but Rod started to feel bad and told him by early afternoon that it was all a prank. Still, the reaction was priceless while it lasted. Of course, Garby got his revenge. Let's just say my room had a very unpleasant odor for a while after he paid me back. Fart spray. Another time, back in the old building when I had a wooden desk, Garby and Rod struck again. On the first day of school, during our Great Beginnings time with 6th graders, they were in my room, leading their sessions. While I was in another classroom working, Garby screwed all of my desk drawers shut. When I went to open them later, nothing moved. It took me quite a while and a screwdriver to get everything back to normal. Have you ever walked into your classroom and found your desk, file cabinet, chair, shelves, and every single teacher item you own completely saran wrapped? I have. And not halfway done. I'm talking everything. One of our janitors, Mr. Lewis, even joined in on the pranks, so you know it was done right. It definitely took me a while to get ready for the day, but thankfully, I've always been an early bird. Another great memory. Mr. Wendt was one of the best, and it's a good thing he had a strong sense of humor, too. One time he sent out an email about what I honestly can't even remember. Garby meant to forward it to me with a few not so flattering comments, but instead he hit reply. Yes, reply. So Mr. Went got the full message. And if you can believe it, it didn't just happen once. A few years later, with a different principal, Garby did the exact same thing again. Let's just say that's probably not something that would go over very well today. Times have definitely changed. But that's the thing about middle school teachers. We kind of become the people we teach. As I look back, it's not just the pranks or the stories that mean the most, it's the people. The friendships, the laughter, and the memories we created together are what made my career so special. God bless and keep you all, and thank you for the memories. Disclosure, not all names or complete descriptions of antics are listed here. Regina has several pearls of wisdom to share with new teachers. First one is to focus on relationships first. Students don't learn well from people they don't trust or like. Spend time getting to know them, names, interests, personalities. Greet them at the door. Show consistency and fairness. Let them see you as human. Strong relationships will solve more problems than the perfect lesson plan ever will. Number 2, don't try to be perfect. Your first year is about survival and growth, not perfection. Some lessons will flop. Classroom management takes time to develop. Reflect, adjust, and move on. Progress matters more than perfection. Number 3, be clear and consistent with expectations. Students thrive when they know exactly what's expected. Teach routines explicitly. Practice procedures early and often. Follow through calmly and consistently. This can be hard at times. Consistency builds respect and reduces behavior issues. Number 4, have a plan, but stay flexible. Have a plan, but be ready to pivot. You will. A lot. And I mean a lot. Lessons may take longer or shorter than expected. Some classes will need more support than others. Always have a backup activity ready. Flexibility is one of your greatest tools. Number 5, use other teachers as a resource. You don't have to figure everything out alone. Ask for materials, ideas, and advice. Observe experienced teachers if possible. Lean on your team. Most teachers are happy to help, you just have to ask. Number 6, prioritize classroom management early. Content doesn't matter if the room is out of control. Set boundaries early. Address small issues before they grow. Stay calm and never take behavior personally. A well-managed classroom makes everything else easier. Number 8, take care of yourself. Burnout is real, especially early on. Set boundaries with your time. Don't take work home every night if you can help it. Give yourself permission to rest. You can't pour into students if you're running on empty. Number 8, celebrate small wins. Not every day will feel successful, but there will be wins. A student finally understanding a concept, a quiet student participating, or a class period that just goes smoothly. Those moments add up and remind you why you chose this profession.
Hi, Regina. Hey, this is wishing you the best in your retirement. I know that you're looking forward to this time, and you deserve it. I wish you all the best. I hope that you find something fun that you're able to do in this next chapter of your life. But don't be a stranger. We'd love to have you come up and visit. Hope that you're also able to spend time with your family. I know you miss your daughter and your grandson. But here's to a great retirement. All the best.
Happy retirement, Regina. I am so sad that you're leaving us, but I know you're ready and it's going to be so good for you. Just wanted to say thank you for all that you have done for me and everyone in this building and all the kids that you've touched. I definitely would not have gotten through these last 2 years without you and all your advice and just all the times that you've let me vent to you. So thank you for that. I hope that you have the best time in retirement. You're going to enjoy it, enjoy the rest, go travel, go see your kid and your grandbabies. And don't forget that you told me that you would be my babysitter when I have kids. Enjoy it. I love you lots. I'm going to miss you.
Regina, congratulations on retirement and a beautiful long career in education. Thank you for your dedication to the students and the staff of USD 490. I know myself, I will miss being able to just walk into your room in the morning and talk about life or family or struggles. Rod mentioned that you've always been the victim of some practical jokes, but you've always been able to dish it right back, and I know that's something that we will also miss about you. I'm used to seeing kids now being 8th graders come back and hug you, and I know that you've built lifelong connections with really hundreds of kids at this point throughout the years. We hope you the best in retirement, and good luck.
For 29 years, Regina West has done the impossible, teaching middle school students every single day. She has survived early mornings, endless questions, and more "what are we doing today" than anyone should reasonably hear in a lifetime. She has mastered the art of teaching, redirecting, and somehow hearing her name called from across the room at all times. Through it all, she has inspired generations of students, made meaningful relationships that will last a lifetime. Because behind every lesson, every reminder, and every "please stay in your seat" was someone who truly cared. As she retires, we celebrate not just her 29 years of service, but her humor, her heart, and her incredible ability to do the job that not everyone could do. Congratulations, Regina. You have officially earned your retirement and a lifetime of peace and quiet.